Hey friends of covers, Jon Arnold here, looking forward to another round of 16 match. It's Japan against Croatia. This one kicks off Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern from the Al Janoub Stadium. When I look at the round of 16 matchups, to me this is probably the tightest on paper. You can see it when you start to look at what bets you can make on this game. But before we get to that point, let's talk a little bit about the two teams. And I actually want to start with Croatia, which finished second in its group after finishing second in the entire World Cup last time around. Scoreless draws with Morocco and Belgium with a big win over Canada. Sorry, Canada fans. They definitely have had trouble finding the back of the net, with the exception of that game against Canada, where Canada kind of insisted on continuing to look for goals and keep with its game plan, even as it was clear that Croatia was a superior team and could do what it wanted in the final third. Croatia can definitely keep possession. The veteran midfield of Luka Modric, Marcelo Brozovic, and Mateo Kovacic are the core of the team, and they can do basically anything in that midfield, despite the fact that their legs are starting to get a little up there. And the defensive core is good too, with Dejan Lovren, the kind of elder statesman of the team, at one center back, and Josko Gvardiol, a highly rated center back, next to him. But their attacking chances, again, were limited. Belgium let Croatia off the hook. They probably should have been in this stage, and they would be if Romelu Lukaku had been able to finish off his multiple chances in that game. So even though the defense looks solid on paper and the midfield is strong, there are vulnerabilities in the Croatia back line. While Croatia liked to keep the ball, that's actually just fine with Japan. This is a team that doesn't mind not having the ball. When you look at their three group matches, they beat Germany, they beat Spain, and they lost to Costa Rica in the middle. A weird set of group games because Costa Rica finishes bottom of the group, by far the least talented team on paper. And yet, what do you notice about that game? It's that in that game, Costa Rica let Japan have possession, conceded the ball to the Japanese, and they didn't really know what to do with it. When they don't have possession, they seem happier. All that to say, this Japan team is fine with soaking up pressure and is happy to have the opponent have the ball. So I think this could be a pretty compelling match, and to me the teams are relatively even. It's not maybe stylistically the game that Croatia wanted. Can they get into the Japanese final third? I think so, but can they do anything once they're there? That to me is the big question. With that in mind, and the fact that Japan likes to build, is patient, and is totally fine letting the games come to them in a lot of ways, I'm intrigued by under 1.5 at plus 184. I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals in this game. I think it's going to be one that we're waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen. And that's also why I'm going to take a bit of a flyer and say either team to win in extra time at plus 500. To me, it does feel like there's a goal in this game. It does seem like someone will break through, whether it's one of the Japanese substitutes or Croatia finally breaking through from the midfield and getting that goal finished off. But I don't know if it comes in the 90 minutes, and that's why for me, either team to win in extra time at plus 500 is an intriguing one. Those are two picks that I really like. Other picks that I like are on the Covers YouTube. We're covering every single round of 16 match, and later every single quarterfinal, semifinal, all the way to the final. Stick with us on Covers. I'll take you through it all.